blocks, and they're all lined up in the same way. And so we want to replicate what we would do with our hand on this machine here. So now, all these pieces have got this nice little rounded over edge to them. So this depends on how hard you press and the angle that you hold the pieces. So the pieces should be where the corner is at about a 45-degree angle in relation to the piece, so that it cuts off the corner equally on the top and the bottom. Also, we want to make sure that we don't sand more here on this end than we do on that end. We want to fight against that so that everything turns out to be pretty even. Right there is a good example of that. This end here is about the same as that. So once we get those done, then the pieces are turned around. They're lined up like this and held like so. So we're going to take off some of this corner and the inside corner while we have them all in a group like this. And this is the 45-degree angle in relation to the corner. So this cuts that off, and because I started moving before I came in contact with the drum, it looks the same here as it does here. So this helps to round it over. It's just part of it. Now we're also going to help to round over the inside. We're going to reach inside the drum like this. So I start to move and then come in contact with it. Now we have this partly done. We have the inside corner and the outside corner rounded over. So now we're going to sand the rest of this and make a nice little bevel all the way around. So now the piece looks like we hand sanded it. We could do this by hand sanding it. And we would reach around to all the corners and take all that off, and it would look about like that. But instead we're going to do this. So right here I've done the outer parts, like so. Now I want to do this inside corner, and I'm going to barely touch this, and I'm going to rotate the piece as I do it. So that this rotates all the way around, and you can't tell any seams. You can't see where I started and where I stopped sanding because everything runs together because of the pressure I'm using and the motion and the angle. And how you just have to practice this. It matters a great deal how hard you press and how fast you turn the wood against the drum. So the pieces look like that when they're done.